What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Series 73 Aleister Black. And so here we have Aleister Black posed and out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually see what he comes with. Aleister Black does come with 2 pairs of hands. We do get a pair of fists, and we also do get a pair of grip hands for Aleister Black. He also does come with his entrance vest, which looks amazing. This is probably my favorite entrance vest of all time. Other than that, Aleister Black here doesn't come with anything else. I don't know what more you would want included with him. Maybe style pose hands, but other than that, still a great looking figure. So let's actually have a closer look at Aleister Black. And so here we have a closer look at Aleister Black, and I think Mattel has done another great job here with this figure. Although it's not 100% likeness to Aleister Black, I think the face could be a little more disgruntled. I still think it looks like Aleister Black in a neutral position, which I'm perfectly okay with. From most angles, you will see Aleister Black in there. Really do like the way they did his beard, although one thing I'm noticing with the real effects is whenever they do facial hair, it's kind of glossy in the front. Am I the only one that's noticing that? It was on Daniel Bryan, it's on Triple H, it's on Aleister Black. I just hope that they find a way to not make it so glossy in the front. But other than that, that's just a slight little nitpick. They did a good job putting his tattoos where they need to go. We do have one right here, one behind his left ear, one behind his right ear, and then of course his Warhawk mohawk style, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's a mohawk, but it's down. Really loving the artwork here on Aleister Black. They did a really good job capturing all his tattoos, which that's a really good job, especially when we got onto his back. You can see just how much detail went into each of these tattoos. There's a lot of detailing on him, even on his hands. You can see he has a lot of nice, really nice tattoos. We have some candy skulls here. I think I saw some Japanese somewhere. We have a Buddhist right there, some flowers. That looks like an Oni mask right there. And then we go on to this really nice, I don't know what this is. I don't want to say it's one particular style, but it does look Japanese in origin, just because of the flames, the colors, the horn. It just looks really nice. I love it. And then of course we do get more artwork right here on his arm. And that's pretty much what tattoos are. They're artwork, and they did a really good job here with Aleister Black. You can see it says hero on this side, and on this side anti-hero. So we have the anti-hero here. So just overall love the tattoos on him. He is wearing his gray attire here, which does have the gold insignias right here. Nothing in the front. We can go on to his leg where we have more tattoos. If we can move that out of the way, which again, Aleister Black has some really awesome tattoos going down to his knee. They even did all the tattoos on his knee, which is something they really didn't have to do because the knee pad is there. But his tattoos right here on the knee are there, so that's really good job by Mattel there. We again have another tattoo here, although I think the way it is, it's supposed to go like that, just because there's a little bit of tattoo right there on the upper thigh. But if you do that, his knee's facing this way. Yeah, his knee goes off at an angle if you do it that way, and I might just take a little bit of clear nail polish and rub that off, just because it's so minuscule. Unless it's not part of the ear. But anyway, having a look at his attire, you can see he does have a regular knee pad right here, and then a stylized knee pad, which I think that's amazing. They did a good job with his stylized knee pad, which calls the question if they can cut out this part of the knee pad for Aleister Black. Can they start doing it for this knee pad, just because it'll be a little more accurate? I don't know. That's just me. But again, really loving this dedicated knee pad for Aleister Black. And then speaking of dedicated knee pad, we have a dedicated kick pad, which again continues that molded texture going all the way around, which I do love seeing unique parts on figures. This is just your standard kick pad with an orange outline. Was it orange for NXT TakeOver? I don't honestly remember. I'll have to go back and see that match. And then, again, dedicated foot sculpt with dedicated shoe. That's really interesting that they went all the way with the kick pad and the shoe. But overall, really liking Aleister Black here. I think he's a really good figure. So, with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get him compared to other figures you may have in your collection. And so here we have Aleister Black posed next to an Elite Brock Lesnar and a basic Jeff Hardy. And just because they're covered in tattoos, here we have Aleister Black posed next to Batista and CM Punk. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually move on to Aleister's articulation now. He does have the standard Elite articulation, which is a ball joint in the head, which really doesn't look up. Does look down slightly, which I would prefer it looks down for Aleister Black. We do have some nice tilt work right there. Does turn left and right, although you're not going to get a full straight 360 degrees just because his beard will shoot it off at an angle, so do be aware of that. Arms do go out to the side very nicely. Do a full 360. We have a swivel at the bicep. Single bend at the elbow. This one, of course, has the elbow pad. This one does go all the way to 90 degrees. If you remove the elbow pad, you get 90 degrees. Swivel and hinge at the wrist. No issues there. We do have an ab crunch, which goes back about that far. Goes forward about that far. Waist swivel, no problem. Legs kick forward, back, and out. Swivel at the thigh. Double bend in the knee. Really like that. Swivel at the boot. Hinge in the ankle, goes back and forward. And then, of course, we have rocker ankle. So overall, really liking Aleister Black here. Just kind of wish he was in his black ring gear. That's probably my only complaint, but I'm not holding it against the figure. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get him posed for my final thoughts. And so here we have Aleister Black posed for my final thoughts. And overall, I think Mattel has done an amazing job with this figure. I don't have the NXT TakeOver Aleister Black to compare this figure with, but I have heard that that figure is grossly undersized, and I think this figure actually does kind of course correct his size, because he is 5'11", so I do feel like this is a really good representation of how tall Aleister Black should be. My only complaint is that he's not wearing one of his darker attires. I am not really a fan of the gray attire, but I'm not holding that against the figure. I still like the way he came out. The entrance vest on him is probably one of my favorite entrance vests of all time. It looks so nice, and the sculpt work that went into it is just phenomenal. If you are a fan of Aleister Black, I really do recommend you pick up this figure, especially because I don't see another Elite version of Aleister Black on the horizon. So this is probably your only chance to get him for another year or so before Mattel decides, hey, maybe we need another Aleister Black. If you can find Aleister Black in stores, he will run you about $19. I was fortunate enough to pick up my Aleister Black as well as the rest of the Elite 74 from Ringside Collectibles. So if you are looking for them, go ahead and check them out. At the time I'm making this video, I don't think he's available on Ringside, but I have seen Elite 73 in stores, so if you are looking for him, he might still be around. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other WWE videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.